You thought the tall man was dead? Think again, because he's back. What is going on, film movie lovers, and welcome back to the Luke Ponto channel, here to bring you guys another movie review. If you guys are new here today, welcome. Hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and share this video. You all know the drill. But today, you guys, we're going to be continuing on with my Phantasm review series. So, of course, today we're going to be talking about the sequel, once again directed by Don Coscarelli, Phantasm 2. And this might be, honestly, one of the more underappreciated sequels to a horror film. We'll see. So this one picks up right where the first one left off, where Mike is now released from a psychiatric hospital and meets with his best friend Reggie and discovers that his dreams that were the events of the first film are real, and they both journey to find and stop the evil tall man from his grim work. So you guys know, if you guys did see my review of the first Phantasm movie, you guys know I love the first Phantasm. So when I bought this collection here, which you guys can see right here, when I bought this collection, I had never seen any of these movies. So I made a plan to myself to watch all the movies for the first time, which I did. So when I realized that there was 5 movies, I was like, oh boy, maybe it could really go down a hill and become like a really bad franchise. But no, I mean, this one definitely is a minor step down from the first film, but it's really good. It's a really good sequel. And what I think really adds to the effect of Phantasm 2 that might stand out above the rest of the sequels is the gore factor. The gore factor in this one is definitely there. I think it's taken a little bit more up than what it had in the first film. Yes, the first film definitely had gore, for sure, and some good kills. But this one just takes it to a whole nother level, and it really, really works. Because sometimes with sequels, horror sequels specifically, they try to just amp up the gore. But with this one, it does work. And in other horror sequels, it may not. And in some, it may. But others, it may not. But this is one of those examples of where it does work. And I love that. I love when they can actually make it work with the gore factor being cranked up. And the performances, once again, especially from our 2 leads, Mike and Reggie, were fantastic in the movie. And, of course, Angus Scrimm as the tall man. Angus Scrimm as the tall man does not get enough credit. Like, he is a horror icon that not a lot of people talk about. And it kind of irks me a little bit. Like, because we hear people talking about horror icons like Jason, Freddy, Michael Myers, Chucky, a lot of those types of horror icons. But the tall man never gets enough credit. And he is such a menace when you see him on screen. Like, his presence is certainly terrifying. And you can definitely see why. Especially with those scenes when he kills people, obviously with his sphere. Like you think a sphere, like this type of Phantasm sphere, would really just come off like the silliest thing ever. But it manages to actually be effective. Like, with how it actually kills people. And it does take up the weirdness factor just up by a little bit more. And again, the gore is certainly there. The sci-fi element is certainly there, just like it was with the first film. And I love that about Phantasm 2. But is the sequel perfect? Nope. I will say that this film, it runs about 7 minutes longer than the first film did. It runs at about 97 minutes, and I do think there was a couple of things in this film, not going to spoil anything in case you guys haven't seen it, because I do want you guys to experience this film for yourself, but I am going to say that there are some things that are added into this movie that I would say to take out to at least kind of match on quality with the runtime of the first movie, because there was an X-rated version of this movie. But it's just, like, it was only, like, in adding of 3 seconds of a guy with the sphere on his head that is just spewing out blood. And, yes, that honestly may make a lot of Phantasm fans very angry. And just hearing about that makes him angry for sure. But I don't know. There was a couple things I wish they would have cut out to kind of match on length with the first film. And again, this is another criticism I did have with the first film. The effects of this film can be very dated. Even though, again, this is in the 80s. So obviously they didn't always have quite the big budget. But when you look at technology now and how it's evolved, you can certainly tell that they didn't always like have the right technology for the effects that they wanted to use, especially with their budget on hand for this movie. But other than that, I really enjoy Phantasm 2. It's a really fun sequel that knows exactly what type of sequel it's going for. And it's not just, you know, thinking like, hey, we're better than the first movie, aren't we? Like, they actually take those liberties of the first film and they improve on some aspects, but they may not improve on other aspects, but in certain aspects they do improve. And it's just a fun sequel. I really do recommend this sequel. Even if you're not a big fan of the first film, give this sequel a shot. I really do think that you will enjoy it. I'm going to give Phantasm 2 a 4.25 out of 5. Yeah, as I said, being a horror sequel, this is definitely one of the better horror sequels out there. But obviously, this is all my opinion, of course. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought of Phantasm 2. Do you prefer this film over the first one, or do you think the first one's better? And also, let me know down in the comments below what's your favorite film in the Phantasm franchise. And I love getting to talk movies with you guys, so be as respectful as you can down in the comments. Hit that subscribe button once again and that notification bell right next to it. Hit that thumbs up and also share this video. You guys know what to do. And look forward to the next installment in this review series coming up very soon with Phantasm 3, Lord of the Dead. You guys are the best. I can't wait to talk about that with y'all. And also at the time of recording, I have a few more reviews I'm going to crank out here tonight with Copycat, Terrifier 2, and A Man Called Otto. So I will have those reviews up, not in any particular order, but I will definitely have those reviews up for you guys tonight. So look forward to those. Thank you once again, guys, for watching. If you guys want to see more content from me, make sure you subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.